All right, hello, wine drinking people. We're back with some more what I drank yesterday, and a couple of things here that Steve Weinberg stopped in with. He's the gentleman that's promoting the wines from Rutz Cellars now. He's got his own company. Steve worked for Premier for years, headed up World Wine, and fortunately, when that company got disbanded, he had to find his own way and started his own company. And Steve's been around for a long time, so I knew he would land on his feet, and he's helping Keith Rutz market and sell his wines in this market, which, Keith kind of had a little personal issue a few years back. He was making some great wines, kind of was disenchanted with the business for a couple years, but he is back, and let me tell you, he was at our Best of tasting this year. His new stuff, very exciting, not because of, it's going to score 95 points in the Wine Spectator, because, man, it scores 100 points on the Great Value scale. This little Vin de Pays Pinot Noir from France for under $10? Are you kidding me? What a great little value. I mean, I would just immediately assume that this was going to be garbage, but it did have Keith Rutz's name on it. So when Steve brought it to me, I gave him the time of day, and I'm glad I did, man, because this is a great little value. 2006 vintage. I don't know where Keith found these grapes, somewhere in the Vin de Pays dock. Not an area that's known for Pinot Noir, but hey, every place has got, maybe this little special area or whatever that just happens to be good for Pinot, and Keith seems to have found it here. This wine's got a fairly earthy style with wild herbs, dark cherry, and raspberry-like fruit on the nose, but a nice amount of that fruit still left, surprising for a Pinot Noir at this price point from the Vin de Pays, and still has some structure on the tongue there as well, a little bit of tannins, and really nice little value at, under $10 a bottle. Good work, Keith Rutz. All right, the Sonoma Cuvée next, and this wine's got a lovely fresh floral highlight, some more red cherry fruit, and really nice kind of allspice note to there as well. Smooth and silky on the tongue. A good amount of that red cherry fruit showing through. Short but pleasant finish, and another really nice little Pinot Noir for $17.25, short money. All right, we had a few wines in from northern Italy here, San Michele Müller-Thurgau, and I'm not familiar with this winery, but fresh lime, citrus, white flowers on the nose, notes of wet stone, and a fresh kind of baled hay-like nuance there. Refreshing, zesty wine on the palate with notes of effervescence, and a little tangy lime citrus showing with some wet stone minerality as well. A very good little wine for $20, and then a famous winery from Friuli, the Vie de Romans, and these guys make outstanding white wines, one of the most famous white wine producers in this area. And this is Rhine Riesling, Friulano, and Malvasia from a blend of 3 different vineyard sites. Very aromatic bouquet, tangerine and white flowers, perfume. Very pretty with Malvasia, that white peach fruit from the Riesling, and a little spritz on the tongue as well in the finish. And very good stuff. A little bit expensive, though, at $39. That's what happens when you're famous. Okay, coming up next to finish things off, we've got good friend Donald Patz with some great stuff from Patz and Hall Winery.